Looking ahead, tomorrow is Super Tuesday, and presidential candidates will be competing in dozens of contests across the country.
NBC's Bree Jackson has the details on the day where more than 1/3 of delegates are at stake in both parties.
Here's what you need to know to start your morning. The shocking arrest of a South Bend police officer over the weekend. What we know so far about the officer facing child seduction charges.
Plus, the Senate still trying to pass a bipartisan border and foreign aid deal. Question now, does it have any chance in the Republican-controlled House?
And President Biden said he wants a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas to start today. Does that look possible after negotiations over the weekend? Now to an update to a story we first brought you Saturday. Notre Dame University officials have confirmed a young man who died in a car crash in Elkhart County was a student there. The crash happened Saturday afternoon on County Road 8 on the north side of Songbird Way. 20-year-old Spencer Ramune lost control of his car and crashed into a tree. Sadly, the Notre Dame sophomore from Cambridge, Massachusetts, died at the scene. He was a member of last year's Notre Dame National Championship fencing team. When there is a mental health emergency, it can be difficult to figure out where to turn, who to call, or what to do. Good Monday morning, and welcome to 16 Morning News Now. I'm Patti Reel.
And I'm George Mallet. We hope you got a chance to go outside and enjoy the wonderful weekend weather, but if you didn't, you have one last chance today. Temperatures are going to be up in the 70s. Wow. Let's send things over to First Alert meteorologist Andrew Whitmire.
A bipartisan group of U.S. senators has announced another proposed legislation to address the influx of migrants on our southern border. If approved, it would give the federal government the power to significantly restrict illegal migrants crossings at the U.S.-Mexico border. The bill has a price tag of $118 billion. It also includes $74 billion in aid for Ukraine and Israel. The bill faces an uncertain future as there is little support in the Republican-controlled House of Representatives. 10 people were hospitalized after falling from the border fence of the far south side of San Diego, California. Latest details, the CDC is now reporting 41 cases of measles in 16 different states. That's only 17 fewer cases than what was reported for all of 2023. The disease is considered the most easily transmitted of current human viruses. The agency says the reason for the return is lower vaccination rates and higher overseas travel. Kids are currently at a vaccination rate of 92%, just below the goal of 95% for herd immunity. Thousands of people, including the mayor, started their Sunday with a dip in the nearly freezing Lake Michigan.
It is part of the city's annual Polar Plunge, which raises money for Special Olympics in Chicago. This year marked the 24th annual event.
More than 5,200 people registered, making it the largest one to date. Organizers say they raised nearly $2 million this year.
In case you were wondering, the water was 38 degrees.
Ooh.
Could be a lot worse in Chicago this time of year.
New developments in Oregon. It could soon once again be illegal to possess a small amount of hard drugs in Oregon. The state's lawmakers voted to recriminalize certain substances on Friday. Possession and personal use of all drugs was decriminalized there in 2020. It's not clear if Democratic Governor Tina Kotek plans on signing the measure. Happening now, Boeing is in talks to buy the supplier of MAX jets. Spirit Aerosystems was originally part of Boeing until it split off in 2005. Spirit makes the body of the 737 MAX, the jet involved in the Alaska Airlines door plug blowout. Boeing says the missing bolts were removed because the product came to them from Spirit with problems. The Michiana Humane Society Cabin Fever paw auction starts today. The auction includes gift cards, wine tasting, free dog grooming, and more. The proceeds go to care for animals at the Michiana Humane Society in Michigan City. Visit the website on the screen now to learn more.